Hello, my Taurus friends. It's Maria DeSimone from InsightfulAstrology.com, and your astrology videos are back. Welcome back. This is different. There's no fancy production crew anymore. It is just me, my dog Maple wandering around, and my computer. So I am doing this completely on my own, and it's a big experiment right now, but so many of you have wanted the videos back. I said, why not? Okay, so now I want to talk to all of you Taurus and Taurus rising friends about your May horoscope. First of all, happy birthday. It's your birthday month. And my son is in Taurus, so yay, happy birthday to us. There's a lot of changes happening, a lot. Taurus, take a deep breath, okay? I know this is a little scary for you guys because you don't like change. Taurus is a sign that likes to keep everything as it is. We like stability and consistency, and we like predictability. And when life shakes up a little bit and takes us out of our comfort zone, it's not easy. But the truth is that the only way to grow in life is to go through changes. Change leads to growth. And if you're not growing, you're not living. Okay? And the planet Uranus in astrology is known as the great liberator of the zodiac. This is the planet that can destabilize us. It's also the planet that can wake us up, revolutionize us, and make us come alive. And typically, we get a Uranus transit in our lives when we are stuck in a rut, when we are stuck in a certain situation in our life that has to be changed in order to propel us to the next phase of our soul growth. And the universe is now recognizing that it is Taurus's turn to experience this radical revolution. And I'm telling you, Taurus, everything will change. Okay? Don't be scared. Everything will change, but you're going to come alive again. You're going to feel alive in ways that you might have never felt ever, okay? This could be exciting if you lean into it and welcome it. So try to do this. Now, what am I talking about? I'm going on and on and on about Uranus, and I forgot to tell you that Uranus is going into your sign on May 15th. This only happens once every 84 years, so this is a big deal. The fact that Uranus is dipping into Taurus from May 15th until November 6th, and then goes back into Taurus in 2019, March 6, 2019, for years to come until 2026, okay? That means that it is Taurus's time to experience radical changes and liberation, and to get out of whatever personal ruts you have been in. Taurus, very specifically, this is going to affect you in two areas of your life, okay? The first is your personal relationships, your identity, how you come across to others, your persona, and again, connecting that to relationships, both business and personal relationships. Okay, that's going to change. These relationships are shifting for you. And the other area of your life where you will experience radical changes has to do with your career, your status in life, because Uranus is the natural ruler of your 10th house of career. So these are the areas that the universe is saying, hey, Taurus, wake up. You've been asleep at the wheel, and it's time to make some changes. So what kind of changes am I talking about? Well, physical changes for one, okay? Uranus touching your sign, whether it's your ascendant or your sun sign, it will stimulate you for physical changes, okay? You might radically change your appearance in some way over the next few years as Uranus is in your sign. But in May in particular, there might be something significant that you decide to do. There will be some new beginnings with relationships and in your professional life. Because on the same day that Uranus goes into Taurus, there's a new moon in Taurus. That's rare and phenomenal, okay, to have a new moon in Taurus the same day that Uranus transits into Taurus. Holy crap. I'm telling you guys, something major is happening for you in May, and it will wake you the F up where you need it most. Where you need it most. For a lot of you guys, this is a great month to implement something new professionally. That's unusual. Okay, Uranus is all about what is unique and different and what you don't usually do. So Uranus rules technology, the sciences, astrology, and anything that you do that connects your profession to technology and the latest technology will benefit you now. I want you to really consider this and look into it. And it's uncomfortable, again, for Taurus to make these kinds of changes. And I get it. I get it. I'm a Taurus sun. And, I decided to launch these videos on my own, knowing that this is so out of my comfort zone. But I also use my astrology. And I see that going out of my comfort zone and reinventing myself in this way as Uranus goes into my sign could lead to profound, exciting, successful changes. So that's how I'm using it professionally. How are you going to use it? That's up to you. Okay. In May, you begin this journey. Now, you're also, for some of you, especially the early born Taurus, okay, Taurus in the first 5 degrees of the sign, you guys are going to start to feel this buzz that you can't ignore, this restless energy of, all right, I can't take my life the way it is for 1 second longer. Something's got to give. I need a major change. Something has to go. Something has to shift. I don't care how reckless it seems. I don't care how crazy everybody thinks I am. I need to do this to breathe again, to feel alive again. And you might radically change something in your life this month as a result of those feelings. Just be careful, because Uranus can give you that reckless energy where you just have to go and do something and you're not really thinking it through. I'm not as concerned for you, Taurus, about that quality because you are a very grounded, practical, cautious sign. But I'm just saying that's Uranian energy, and it will be a little out of character for you and a little uncomfortable for you. So what else is going on in May? Well, it's all about Uranus and this new moon for you mainly. But interestingly enough, on the 16th, Mars, the planet of action, energy, and assertive drive, will move into your 10th house of career. Moves into Aquarius and your 10th house of career. And Mars is going to stay here for an unusually long stretch of time because on June 26th, Mars will station retrograde. But for now, let's talk about how interesting this is, that Mars is going into your 10th house. And Uranus, the ruler of your 10th house, is actually moving into your sign. These correlations are important in astrology. This is really suggesting radical breakthroughs for you in career. And Mars is entrepreneurial. Mars is assertive drive. And Taurus, I'm telling you, you're going to be starting something new professionally. And it's going to be out of your comfort zone, but it's going to be so exciting. And there's so much potential for success. I can't even say that enough to you. You have to know. I almost want to say, the more uncomfortable you are, the more you know you're doing something right, okay, in both career and in your personal life. So please remember this in May. Now, Venus is your ruling planet. So I do want to mention that Venus is moving into Cancer and will move into your 3rd house, your communication sector, until June 13th. So Venus enters Cancer on May 19th. And for you, since Venus is your ruler, you always want to pay attention to what Venus is doing. And when she's in your 3rd house, you do have an edge with communications matters. You do have an edge when it comes to negotiating contracts, when it comes to any kind of sales jobs or communications related endeavors, whether it's writing a book, whether it's pitching a proposal, making a presentation. I don't care what it is. Communications people are going to be more receptive to you while Venus is in this third house. And if you have any siblings, you will enjoy your time with them much more. The third house connects to your siblings. You might even take a short trip, a little weekend getaway, some rendezvous here and there with someone that you love, because Venus is love. Okay, so that could be fun for you in your birthday month. Don't make it all about your career. Remember to have a little bit of fun. And remember that you are meant to come alive again in ways that you've never been alive before. And it begins for you this month, Taurus. It will be an exciting journey. It will be a little scary at times. And yes, it's going to make you feel electrocuted, which is not always comfortable. But trust me, this is meant to happen. And as long as you embrace it and find a way within yourself to go with the change and go with the flow, it's going to be so successful for you, beyond your expectations in relationship and career. Have a great month.